Everything explained in this video is summarized from the CoinMarketCap, and also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future XRP news and some other cryptocurrency news in general. Now take a look at this. Ripple settlement to come before XRP ETF approvals, says top legal expert. Attorney Jeremy Hogan believes that an SEC v. Ripple dispute settlement is more likely to happen before XRP ETFs are approved. This was revealed recently by a well-known legal expert in answer to a question from a member of the XRP community. In a post on X, the user asked Attorney Hogan if the SEC would approve at least one of the many XRP ETF filings before settling or abandoning its action against Ripple. Attorney Hogan's response. In response, the lawyer explained that the SEC will probably settle or dismiss the Ripple case before giving the green light to any XRP ETFs. This is because XRP is involved in regulatory ambiguity, which decreases the chances of ETF acceptance. Hogan reiterated in a subsequent tweet that the ongoing SEC v. Ripple case does not contain any information that would have a legal impact on the approval of an XRP ETF. According to Attorney Hogan, the court's decision that XRP is not a security is the only important consideration for the approval of the ETF. Additionally, he stated that the remaining issue in the complaint is related to Ripple's sales of XRP on exchanges. Ripple lawsuit against the SEC, a federal judge in New York decided against the SEC's original argument that Ripple had broken securities laws by selling XRP to ordinary and institutional investors without first seeking registration. Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that Ripple's sales of XRP to individual investors and other payouts did not constitute investment contracts. However, she classified those that were developed for institutional clients as securities. The SEC has already submitted its opening brief and has challenged the verdict in the Second Circuit under its previous leadership. On April 16, 2025, Ripple is anticipated to submit its response. Members of the XRP community are worried about the Ripple lawsuit. Because the case is still in progress, several XRP supporters are worried about the possibility that it could have an impact on the approval of the coin's ETF. To provide some background, several potential issuers such as WisdomTree, Bitwise, Canary, 21 Shares, CoinShares, and Grayscale have submitted S-1 filings to the SEC to create XRP ETFs in the United States. In addition, the NASDAQ and CBA, among other leading exchanges, have submitted 19B applications to list and trade shares of these ETFs. Bloomberg analysts predict that the XRP ETF will be approved in 2025. Bloomberg ETF analysts Eric Balchunas and James Seifert have predicted that there is a 65% possibility that an XRP ETF will be approved this year. It is worth mentioning that XRP has a lower chance of being approved than Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Solana, which Balchunas estimates to be 90%, 75%, and 70% respectively. According to the analysis, the SEC has not recognized any 19B4 applications for XRP ETFs. He also pointed out that the Securities Authority does not classify XRP as a commodity, which significantly decreases the likelihood of it being approved for an ETF. Seifert speculates in a follow-up tweet that the SEC and its crypto task force, which is overseen by Commissioner Pierce, may be able to clarify some of the implications of security versus commodities in lawsuits this year. If this occurs, it may increase the chances of XRP ETF acceptance. Eleanor Terrett, a journalist for Fox Business, believes that the SEC and Ripple may agree to put their lawsuit on hold for the time being due to recent events in the Binance case. After the SEC and Binance jointly requested a 6-day break in the lawsuit's proceedings, Terrett made this forecast. The SEC and Binance are requesting a 60-day stay together. The parties involved in the case submitted a motion Wednesday in which they proposed that the SEC's new crypto task force could affect how the case is resolved. As a result, they asked for a 60-day delay. In the interest of the judicial economy, they stated that the stay would assist them in conserving resources, particularly if they came to an early settlement during this time, which would eliminate the need to continue merits discovery. The parties intend to release a joint report after the 60-day pause to decide whether or not to continue suspending the action. The brief stated, "As a result, the parties are asking the court to approve this joint motion to stay." A Fox Business journalist has predicted the Ripple case. Tarrant commented on the situation, saying that this is the first time the SEC has asked to suspend proceedings in a cryptocurrency action under acting chair Mark Uyeda. As a result, she wondered whether other non-fraud cryptocurrency lawsuits such as Ripple might take a similar route. The Ripple litigation, which has been ongoing for some years, is currently being heard in the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. The SEC is attempting to reverse a finding made by a federal court in New York that determined that Ripple's XRP sales on digital exchanges and other payouts do not count as investment contracts. Ripple will answer on April 16, 2025, to the opening brief that the regulator issued last month, as was reported before. Ripple's leaders, including CLO Stuart Alderoty, are sure that the current administration will dismiss the complaint while they are preparing for its rebuttal brief. The SEC has not yet taken any action that would suggest that the Ripple lawsuit is about to be dismissed or settled. However, supporters of XRP have continued to be hopeful about a resolution due to the SEC's recent change in policy, which has moved away from a strict enforcement strategy and toward the establishment of clear regulations for the industry. This change includes the reduction of the SEC Internal Enforcement Unit and the establishment of a cryptocurrency task force, which is responsible for crafting a regulatory framework for the agency. Settlement rumors soar. At the same time, the recent progress in the Binance litigation has led to speculation about a possible settlement in the Ripple case. XRP Crypto Wolf, a well-known member of the XRP community, stated that he is confident that the SEC will drop its appeal against Ripple. Additionally, some people have speculated that a settlement in the SEC vs. Ripple case is imminent. The SEC tends to urge that other non-fraud crypto-related actions be put on hold, but it is still uncertain whether the agency will drop the Ripple case shortly. Also, the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, which is located in New York, has submitted two 19B4 forms to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to list and trade shares in CoinShares Potential XRP and Litecoin Exchange-Traded Funds, ETFs. The exchange submitted the applications today, which suggests that it intends to list and trade shares of CoinShares XRP ETF and the Litecoin ETF. 2 weeks after CoinShares applied to the SEC to create separate spot-based ETFs for XRP and Litecoin, Nasdaq filed its application. CoinShares has stated that its planned XRP and Litecoin ETFs will be traded on Nasdaq, as was reported earlier. At that time, the exchange did not immediately support CoinShares submissions with 19B4 applications. 2 weeks later, Nasdaq formally submitted the applications to offer shares of CoinShares XRP and Litecoin ETFs.